Hi, I'm Lashelle, Ullie, Master Esthetician. Today I will be performing a men's facial and beard facial today. So let's get started. So my first step is going to be a deep cleanse using a cleanser, water-based cleanser with hydrogen peroxide that also exfoliates the skin. It's really working it into the skin. And because it's water-based, it breaks down really nicely. You want to then take your fingertips and really penetrate underneath the hair into that skin and really bring intentional touch to the client. So my second step will be to remove with some cotton wipes. And I start by removing it from the face first. Still bringing intentional touch to the face because you still want to treat this as a massage for the client. It's all about the experience for the man. Third step is you want to remove the cleanser from the beard, but what I like to do is actually use a warm towel. And I do actually envelop the whole face, but really kind of press that towel right onto the beard to dissolve any remaining lather that's left. And it just feels nice to the client. And kind of work downwards the way the hair grows. So I wanted to do a second towel just to remove any residue that may have been on the beard, but it also just to kind of gently go over the face as well. That looks really good. As you can see that we've gently exfoliated the face. There's clarity to the skin, reduction of the pores. There's no abrasions. We did an exfoliations with no abrasions. And even the beard, look at the beard, how nice and soft it is. So that skin underneath there too, you can see how it's also been gently exfoliated. Next we're going to move on to the facial mask. Now this facial mask has activated charcoal, which pulls impurities. It also has avocado, which adds moisture. It will gently exfoliate the skin as well, so you're getting a double exfoliation. And what I'm going to do first is apply it to the face first, and then we're going to move on to the beard. I even take the brush and still kind of use an intentional touch. Everything that you do in the treatment room, especially when working with men, keep that intentional touch there. Remember, this is something that most men are deprived of. So, although you're adding great products with really great ingredients, the relaxation, the touch is part of the experience. So you want to get a nice fair amount up there. And sometimes take it right underneath the eye area because of the avocado oil in this particular mask, it's not going to dry that area under the eye, which can be a little thin-skinned. And the under eye area can be an issue area for most men, so I really address that. So as you can take a look at how the mask is distributed on the skin, it's not really an even spread. It has some translucent areas, and that's because of the avocado oil that moisturizes, that's moisturizing in the mask. And this is really great. So as this mask is sitting on the face, I can move on to the beard, and it doesn't really over dry the face or overstimulate the face, but it's still active, so you'll still get that benefit from the charcoal. So after adding the mask onto the face, you want to now bring it into the beard. And I like personally using my hands. I think it's just, once again, bringing that intentional touch into the treatment, but it makes it easier for you to penetrate the product underneath the hair. So I do is take my fingers and I kind of get it on top of the beard. And this particular mask, once again, the avocado oil is adding to that moisture, so it's great for the beard here. You want to really take your fingertips nicely. Don't forget this area here. Most men get really dry in this area here under the lip. Bring a little massage into it. Feels nice to the client, but you're also getting that skin underneath. Don't forget underneath the beard. Most men's beards, especially the styles of the beards today, most of their hair is underneath the chin area. So you will really have to really work your fingertips underneath that skin there. And don't forget about the neck area where they shave, and around the perimeter of the beard. Because this is where most men shave at. It's a lot of their beard up, and we don't want to miss this area at all. Just get a nice reasonable amount, the same as if you would do on the face. Josh has earrings on today. Normally I would have him remove them, but sometimes I'll get the ears too, just to get the excess off. So we're going to move on to the next step, which is the high frequency comb. And it's the most important step when working on a beard, because it really helps penetrate the product. So what I like to do is start on very low, and then I work my way up to medium. And I start by going against the grain of the hair of the beard. So the next step is we're just going to remove the mask. So now we're going to remove the remaining mask from his beard. And you want to be mindful to really bring that intentional touch in. Again, I can't stress that enough. Most men, when they come into the treatment rooms, most men are deprived of this touch. So we get to give it to them there. And most estheticians are intimidated. So this is a great way for you to connect with your client. Really delving into your skill and connecting with your client. That beard is, I think it's completely removed. You want to rub your fingers through it just to kind of make sure that there's no residue of mask. See how nice and silky and soft that looks? That hydration from the avocado. And underneath the skin is nicely just breathing, has that nice pink flush to the skin. So normally my approach with extractions and microneedling is to focus on the more inflamed areas. But with Joss, he has more minimal breakouts, and then there are more prominent inflamed areas here. So what I like in this case, I'm going to do gentle passes of about two gentle passes, and then I will, with the more inflamed areas, I'll just really give it a little bit more of penetration with the actual pen. So next we're going to move through the neck area and the beard area, and here we have some real points of interest. There has been some shaving, so we now have some razor bump issues and some razor burn issues actually, you can see from the inflamed skin. So we're still going to keep the microneedling at a 0.25, very low. We're going to move gently through this area, and we're going to add some hyaluronic acid to soothe and calm this area. So you see some redness here on the skin, which is pretty normal after extractions. So what I'm going to do now is take oxygen and infuse an herbal blend of chamomile and aloe mist onto the skin, which will calm the skin down. So using the same herbal blend, we're just going to move on to the neck and beard area now and really infuse this oxygen right underneath the hair of the beard, penetrating the skin. So our next step is to replenish moisture into the skin using a highly refined oil and an anti-aging serum. We're going to give a nice substantial amount to both beard and face. So we're going to move on to the neck area. And really go and work it into the beard. So I like to add a little extra of the oil to the beard because you really want to condition the beard, give it a beautiful sheen when it's all done. Still using your fingertips to really penetrate that product. Make sure you get underneath the chin area. So our final step is to add plastic wrap to the skin. I like to do 2 sheets, 1 for each side. This is going to protect the skin from the steam while infusing the product into the skin. So our next step is to add a warm towel with a steamer. This is going to produce blood flow, product penetration, as well as healing to the skin. Then you leave this on for about under 2 minutes. Just going to remove this. And now take the Essex product and really massage it into the skin. And as you can see, we have calm skin. It's hydrated. The beard is looking really healthy. So now, as you can see, there are many procedures that we can do here in the treatment room that not only brings comfort, but also results to men's skin health.